Welcome back to the City Woodstock Special Edition of What's Up Oxford. Joining me next is Ryan Knappman. He's the newly elected chair of the Woodstock Rec and Leisure Committee. So Woodstock Rec and Leisure Fair is taking place on Sunday, March 3rd from 1 to 4 at Goff Gymnasium. Thanks for coming in to tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so this is the 18th year for the fair. Why is this such an important event for the community?
Yeah, so well, the Rec and Leisure Fair gives people the opportunity to find out more about the wide variety of sports and leisure activities and groups within the city of Woodstock. So it can be a really great opportunity to come out and speak to these different vendors and just find out a little bit more about what activity they're offering and ask them questions. So it can really be a great opportunity to come out and potentially discover a new hobby or interest, and get active in the community, and also potentially meet other people that have similar interests to you, or are like-minded in that way.
That's great. And so, can you give us some examples of some of the groups or activities that'll be at the fair?
Yeah, for sure. So we think we have a pretty good mix this year of different groups that'll be attending. So kind of on the sporting side of things, we'll have different groups representing sports like baseball, badminton, dancing, Tai Chi, and then we'll also have virtual golf this year as well. More on the arts and culture side of things, we'll have Theatre Woodstock there, the Woodstock Art Gallery. And then if you're looking more for like a hobby or a club, there'll be some of those as well. I know the RC Flying Club will be there. The Woodstock Model Railroad Club will be there, to name a couple. And then I should also mention there'll also be some opportunities to volunteer. So there will be some organizations looking for volunteers. So if you're someone who's looking to donate your time to volunteering, then there'll be those opportunities as well.
That's great. So it sounds like there's something there for all ages, and a great opportunity for high school students who are maybe looking for volunteer hours.
Yeah, that's a good point. Our goal is to kind of make sure that we had, a good mix, and, hopefully something for, kind of everyone and all different ages.
Now, I understand there's maybe some demonstrations or some prizes that people can take advantage of as well?
Yeah, for sure. So, one of the things that we do is we do door prizes to people coming through. So, we've been lucky enough to have some of our vendors that are attending generously donate some door prizes that we'll be giving away throughout the day. So our vendors have provided us with questions. So we'll be asking the public those questions. And if you can answer it correctly, then you can leave with a door prize. So a bit of a bonus there. And then in years past, we've also had some of our vendors do demonstrations. You might also see some vendors doing some small demonstrations just to kind of showcase and highlight their activity as well.
That's great. And I'm sure that details are still being worked out for a lot of the stuff, because it's still a little over a month away. But all that information will be available on the city's website as well. So they can find the full list of vendors.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. That's great. So, so this is just obviously one of the things that the committee works on. Can you tell us a little bit more about what some of the other activities that the Rec Advisory Committee is involved in?
Yeah, for sure. So just a little bit on the committee at first. We're Woodstock residents that obviously have a passion for recreation and sports and leisure. And then so we're residents, and then we're also city staff and city councilors. We meet once a month and discuss all things recreation and things going on with parks in the city. It's a great way for us to focus on different recreational programming, and we try and get information from the public on where their concerns or areas of interest are with recreation. So it's important for us to meet with different groups and residents and get that kind of feedback. And then that helps us to make recommendations to the city on different programming, and we can influence capital projects and things like that. So generally, we just want to make sure that the city is meeting the recreational needs of the community. And I should also mention another event that we do is the Woodstock Sports Wall of Fame. So that is an event that takes place every couple years and recognizes Woodstock residents that have achieved excellence in their sport. And so the committee is involved with selecting those recipients and also assisting the city with putting on that event. So yeah, generally we just support recreation in the community. We know there's so many positive benefits that comes with sports and leisure. So we just support that within the community.
That's great. So thanks again for coming and sharing a little bit more about the Rec and Leisure Fair. I appreciate you coming in today.
Great. Thanks, Colleen.
So again, the Rec and Leisure Fair is taking place March 3rd at Goff Hall. That's at Reeves Community Complex from 1 until 4 p.m. And again, you can find more information about that on the city's website or at recreationwoodstock.ca. We'll be right back.